Welcome everybody, I'm Kevin. Thanks for joining me again here at Midwest Woodcraft. Today, I'm out here on a nice soggy rainy day. It's actually been just pouring all day long. We're in the middle of flash flood warnings and all kinds of other things. And the ground's totally saturated. All the wood here is totally saturated, as is my fire lay. So, perfect time to get out here in the backyard, do a little bit of training. Today, I'm going to be working with the Adirondack Knife Works Hellfire. My good friend David Gray sent these to me here a while back. I've tried them a couple times. They look pretty darn good. So we're going to put them to a really tough test today. Stick with me. Be right back. We'll get to it. Alright, so you may be able to see there the Hellfire comes in a nice little screw top metal tin here. So when you get done with it, you could use it for making char cloth or holding something in there. Real nice little tin that you could use after the product is used up. I have one of these cotton pads here. You can kind of looks dirty and roughed up. I've already kind of messed around with it a little bit. Let's go ahead and use that when I'm running low on them. And I'm just going to go ahead and expose them fibers. Like I said, this one's already kind of been messed around with here. So get the ferro rod out here. There we go, finally. Took me a minute. But anyhow, you may be able to hear that sizzling. The water's kind of burning off of it. Also got some of them shavings from the ferro rod on there. I'm going to take some of my finer stuff here. Go ahead and probably move that a little closer to my base. Just lay that stuff on there. The smaller stuff will dry out a lot quicker than the bigger stuff. And since everything's so wet, I'm going to want to use a bit more of that than maybe I normally would in dry circumstances. You're going to need more heat to kind of dry up the bigger fuel pieces. You don't want to smother your fire when you're stacking this on here. You see I got quite a bit on there. But there's plenty of gaps in between for the air to get in between. I'll move these a little bit closer so as this heat grows, it can be drying this off over here. This wood is just soaking wet. I'll just keep layering that. This isn't a real fancy proper fire lay here. You may notice that, but hopefully it's going to get the job done. And I have my neighbors driving by real slow looking at me like I'm absolutely insane. But that's okay, because I'm having fun, that's all that matters. It's just as wet out here in my backyard as it is in the small patch of woods that I go out and practice at. So you can see them lower sticks down there really starting to catch. We're getting a lot of smoke and a lot of steam. I'm getting pretty wet myself. Our bigger fuel pieces are starting to catch here. really starting to get some heat off this fire. This wood over here on the side, you can see, you rotate it around, it's starting to dry off a little bit. Now we got a really nice hot fire now. All of our bigger stuff up here is burning. And normally I don't carry any man-made tinders or anything like that. I carry a big old chunk of fat wood. Got some actually over here in the wood pile. Just carry a big old chunk of fat wood like that with me. But I gotta say, there is something to be said about an emergency tinder that you don't have to take time to break down and process too much. It's real quick. You can pull some of the fibers out with a lighter. It would have been even quicker. With ferro rod, it was pretty easy. I did have a little bit of trouble there, so I did struggle a little bit getting it lit, but once it got going, worked great. Can't say enough good things about the Hellfire. Works out really good. So if you guys are interested in that, go over to Adirondack Knife Works. You can find them on Facebook. They also have a YouTube channel, I do believe, and I'll post a link in the description down below so you can contact David. And if you're interested in that, I do believe it's $5 per tin. That's for 5 of the little pads, and shipping is not included in that, so it's $5 plus shipping. Not too bad of a deal in my opinion. So get over there and check that out if you're interested. As always, thanks for watching. If you like what you see here, give us a like, hit subscribe, leave us a comment down below. We always like hearing what you have to say. This is Kevin. Get out there and practice your wet weather fire skills, guys. Sometimes, you know, get out in the backyard and take these opportunities when it's raining in a nice, safe environment to work on these things. And if you get out in some kind of emergency situation when you're hiking or camping, then it won't be too big of a deal to get a little fire going. So, anyhow, guys, thanks for watching. See you later.